South Central Winston-Salem by Renara Sears. My introduction. During the time when the city was just called Salem, it was known to be the city's first permanent settlement, meaning is when people can live. Next, we'll be talking about history, geography, and examination. The history of South Central is the council adopted the South Central Winston-Salem in October 2014. During the start of the city becoming adopted, the county wanted community facilities, historic preservation, and land use and transportation. When it comes to South Central, they have a historic residential characteristic of its neighborhoods, and it's important so the futures can be unifying and towards the central planning. The next slide, we will be talking about the geography of South Central. The first picture above, you'll see that the gray image represents the boundaries of South Central area planning, and the picture below with all the colorful picture, it represents the existing land use within South Central Winston-Salem. The next slide, we'll be talking about under examination, which is all places would be under examination, as in laundry, cleaners, general convenience stores, a restaurant, hair salon, and beauty shops, a grocery store, drugstore, clothing store, bakery, newsstand, banks, professional businesses, and medical offices, meaning that all businesses can have a certain grade when it comes to a certain expectation that they need to meet. We'll be talking about the current conditions, which is going to be about population, growth or decline, employment, industry, and community resources. The next slide will be talking about the data that I've collected. The population was 12,613 during the time of 2017, is the latest population for the South Central Winston-Salem. Growth or decline is growing constant. The employment can be towards family physicians, RNs, nurse assistants, school guidance counselors, CTE teachers, etc. The industry could be Arcrit Advanced Rubber Companies, Winston Packaging, Rocketor, Fairchild USA Factory, and etc. And community resources can be the facilities of historic preservations, land uses, and transportations. Next slide is talking about the future plans in the next 20 years, which is the key sites for the future high-rises buildings being identified so the buildings can have a good effect and can have an effect downtown. Downtown high-rise buildings promote a high concentration of human interaction and effective land use. Another is focuses on proposed recommendations, land use. And the last one is exists parking lots on the core. The next slide will be talking about the continuation of a growing population, which means less space for people to actually live. But companies are moving close together so people don't have to drive. They can also save gas, but also conserve space so others can have room to live within Winston-Salem. Another part about the growing of South Central Winston-Salem is sustainable growth, livable design, fiscal responsibility are important things for the future. Conclusion. During this project, the research was difficult to find. The resources that was provided was helpful, but it was still hard to adjust to all the graphs and everything. But other than that, the project was really good. And my final slide is just my citations. South Central Winston-Salem by Renara Sears.